You touched on it before about, I guess, the risk associated with microcaps. You said that they're not, I guess, subject to the whims of interest rates so much as they are business performance. And so how do you filter the universe? Because there are so many smaller microcap companies here in Australia and even globally, many more. How do you filter that? And I guess because I know this is a leading question, I know the answer to it, but how do you minimise risk when you're doing your research?
Yeah. So first of all, we start with the premise that we like to invest for profit, and that means that the underlying assets, the businesses we own, should be generating operational profits. We're not interested in businesses that have profits that are going to arrive in year 2 or year 3 of our investment, because we think that augments the fundamental risks tremendously. So we want a business that's got proven profitability, i.e. there is a credible economic rationale underpinning the activity of the entity. So we apply, first of all, a profitability filter. And guess what? When you do that, all of a sudden you've dramatically shrunk the small cap and micro cap universe, and you've probably knocked off 50 to 60% of the participants. So you've already condensed it. We have an aversion for debt. We like businesses not to be dependent on debt financing because debt financiers have a very different agenda to an equity financier. And so most of the businesses that we own, they either carry no net debt, or if they do have debt, they typically have very low levels of financial debt and very serviceable debt. So debt is another instrument that we use to filter out companies. We have no expertise within the investment management team at Microequities in resources. None of us have any geological background. So we let other people invest in direct mining businesses because we think they'll do a far better job than we do. So we obviate mining and resources because we don't have any expertise. So we stick to businesses that have a product or a service. And then we take a good hard look at the type of business, the model, the market value versus the intrinsic value, and then go do much further, deeper analysis if we think a business might meet our investment criteria.